Greetings, candidates. We are back again to continue with the subject Advanced Public Financial Management. In our previous sessions, we've been covering the topic on the role of accounting officer in management of public funds. So far, we've done the establishment of public funds. We discussed the financing and operationalization of public funds. We reviewed the selected public funds, including contingency fund, equalization fund, among others. We also went through the procedure of winding public funds. Today is the last lesson, which is the overview of integrated tax system, its operations, and infrastructure. These are three things: overview of integrated tax system, operations of integrated tax system, and infrastructure of integrated tax system. Now, let's have, first of all, the overview. And in focusing on overview, we will define what an integrated tax system is. Then we will highlight some of the benefits or purposes of an integrated tax system. But first of all, what is an integrated tax system? Integrated. To integrate, candidates, is to unify. And therefore, an integrated tax system is a unified technological platform. It is a unified, first of all, it is a unified technological platform. It's a digital platform that is designed to streamline and automate the core functions of tax administration. So, integrated tax system, ITS, is a unified technological platform designed to streamline. It is designed to do what? It is designed to streamline and automate the various or the core functions of tax administration. That is the meaning of an integrated tax system. Okay? The goal of an integrated tax system is to improve efficiency, it is to enhance compliance, and also to reduce administrative costs and provide better services to taxpayers. And here in Kenya, the Kenya Revenue Authority operates an integrated tax management system known as iTax. In Kenya, we have one that we refer to it as an iTax. iTax. You understand? So an integrated tax system integrates various tax types and various administrative processes into a single system, so that instead of having separate and disparate, let me use the word disparate, separate and disparate systems of different taxes, like you have income tax, you have VAT tax, instead of having them separate like that, like the excise duty, etc., an integrated tax system provides a holistic view of each taxpayer's obligations and interactions with the tax authority. So the integrated aspect means that data is shared and linked across different tax heads and functions, providing unified taxpayer ledger. It provides a unified taxpayer ledger and a comprehensive picture of compliance. And the primary purpose of an integrated tax system, number one, is to simplify tax compliance. To simplify tax compliance by the taxpayers. Again, it's also to enhance efficiency. Number two, enhance efficiency and effectiveness. To enhance efficiency and also effectiveness. Another purpose is to improve accuracy. Improve accuracy in tax assessments. To improve accuracy in tax assessments and reporting is another purpose. 4, to facilitate detection of non-compliance and even tax evasion. 5, provide better data for analysis. To provide better data for analysis, reporting, and policy making So that's all we can say about overview of an integrated tax system. We've defined what an integrated tax system is. We've highlighted the purpose. That is enough to help you understand or get an overview of what an integrated tax system is all about. Let's move on to the operations. All right, of an integrated tax system. Operations of, here in Kenya we are referring to the iTax. Operations of the iTax. Operations of iTax. Now, an integrated tax system we've seen supports a wide range of tax administration operations, typically including, iTax will have the tax registration, taxpayer registration. I've said that an iTax or an integrated tax system supports a wide range of tax administration operations. One such operation is taxpayer registration. It allows for online registration of new taxpayers and the issuance of unique taxpayer identification numbers, PIN. After registering, a taxpayer will have a unique number we are referring to as PIN. It also facilitates updating taxpayer details. The second aspect of administrative operations is taxpayer account management. Taxpayer account management. The system maintains a comprehensive ledger for each taxpayer, tracking all their tax obligations, payments, refunds, penalties, and interest across different tax types. And that provides a single view of the taxpayer's account status. 3. Filing of tax returns. That is yet another administrative operation. Filing of tax returns. An integrated tax system enables taxpayers to electronically file their tax returns for various tax obligations like payee, VAT, income tax, excise duty, and so on. And systems like the iTax often provides offline Excel-based return formats that can be filled and operated. 4. Payment processing. Payment processing. An integrated system facilitates electronic payment of taxes through integration with banks and other payment gateways like M-Pesa and so on. And taxpayers can generate payment slips and make payments online. 5. Assessment and processing. That's another operation. Assessment and processing. An ITS supports the assessment of tax liabilities, including self-assessment by taxpayers and assessments by the tax authority. It automates calculations and processes, and it can even process tax data from field or from returns that have been made. Assessment and processing. It automates calculations and processes tax data from filed returns. 6. Refunds processing. Refunds processing. An integrated tax system manages the process of claiming and processing tax refunds, often following taxpayers to which allows taxpayers to utilize approved funds to offset other tax liabilities. So an integrated system can help taxpayers to file for or apply for refunds or to process claims for tax refunds. Compliance, number 7. Monitoring. Compliance, monitoring. Let me put it together with enforcement. Compliance, monitoring, and enforcement. An integrated tax system utilizes data analytics and risk profiling to identify potential cases of non-compliance. And the system can automate compliance checks, it can generate notifications, and even support enforcement activities like debt management and audits. 8. Reporting and data analytics. Reporting and data analytics. An integrated tax system can generate various reports on revenue collection, on taxpayer compliance, and other key performance indicators. It can even provide data for analysis to inform policy decisions and operational strategies. Can go on and mention taxpayer services. Taxpayer services. An integrated tax system can offer various online services to taxpayers, such as PIN verification, such as tax compliance certificates, and also verification, tax compliance, application and verification, and even online inquiries. Online inquiries. So these are 9 areas of administrative operations. 1. taxpayer registration. 2, taxpayer account management. 3, filing of tax returns. 4, payment processing. 5, assessment and processing. 6, refunds processing. 7, compliance, monitoring and enforcement. 8, reporting and data analytics. And lastly, taxpayer services. Taxpayer services. So we've gone through the operations of the iTax or integrated tax system. Let's move to infrastructure. Infrastructure. Integrated tax system infrastructure. Infrastructure. Now, implementing and operating an effective integrated tax system requires robust and well-maintained infrastructure, which may include 1, hardware. Hardware, because we say that an integrated tax system is a unified technological platform designed to streamline and automate the core functions of tax administration. To have this system in place, infrastructure is needed. One component of infrastructure that is required for implementing and operating an effective integrated tax system is hardware. Hardware. Now, for hardware, you need servers. Servers are required. Powerful servers are required to host the central database and application software capable of handling large volumes of data and transactions. You may require data storage systems. This is A. B. Data storage systems may be required as part of infrastructure. Data storage systems to secure and to scale storage solutions. So the second category of infrastructure is data storage systems. And this should be secure and scalable storage solutions for housing, taxpayer data, returns, payment records, and other relevant information. C. Networking equipment. Networking equipment. These are routers, switches, firewalls, and other networking devices to ensure secure and reliable connectivity within the tax authorities network and with the external stakeholders like taxpayers, banks, and other government agencies. Workstations is part of hardware. Workstations and peripherals. And these workstations include computers, printers, scanners, and other peripherals for tax authority staff. So the first part of infrastructure is hardware. Then number 2, software. Software is also needed. Software. And under software we need database management systems. A. Database management systems. Database management systems. These are database software to manage and store the integrated tax data. Then 2, we have tax administration tax admin system, tax admin system, tax admin system, the tax admin system or software. Now this is the core integrated tax system. It is the core integrated tax system application software that supports all the tax administration functionalities like registration, filing, payment, assessment, compliance, and so on. So tax administration software. Tax administration software. You understand? Yes. Then we have security software. This is B, C, security software. Security software. These are firewalls, intrusion detection prevention systems, antivirus software, and data encryption tools that protect sensitive taxpayer data and the system from cyber threats. D, we have what we call analytics and business intelligence. Business intelligence tools. Intelligence tools. This is part of software. Analytics and business intelligence tools. This is software for analyzing tax data, generating reports, identifying trends, and even supporting risk management. Can go on and mention integration middleware. Integration middleware is part of software that is required to put up an integrated tax system. This is software to facilitate seamless data exchange and communication between the integrated tax system and other internal and external systems like bank systems, like national registration databases, customs systems, and so on. Custom systems and so on. So this is the software that is required. Software that is required. Then the third part of infrastructure is network and connectivity. Number 3, network and connectivity. Network and connectivity. By network and connectivity, we are referring to reliable internet connectivity. 1, reliable connectivity. Reliable internet connectivity. Reliable internet connectivity. The internet should be stable and high speed. Stable and high speed internet access for both tax authority staff and taxpayers to access the online system. 2, secure internet infrastructure. Secure, let me say, network infrastructure is also required. Secure internet infrastructure. This is a secure internal network for the taxpayer authority to protect sensitive data. C, we have data recovery. Data recovery and business continuity. Data recovery and business continuity. That means that redundant systems and network infrastructure, as well as a disaster recovery site to ensure business continuity in case of system failure or in case of disaster. Another part of infrastructure is human resource. Under human resource, we have IT professionals. These are skilled personnel for system administration, for data management, for network maintenance, for software development and maintenance, for cyber security, and so on. Tax administrators are also required to have an integrated tax system. You also need tax administrators and analysts. These are staff that are trained in using the ITS effectively for tax operations, the staff that are also trained in data analysis, compliance monitoring, and taxpayer services. C, user support staff. To maintain an integrated tax system, user support staff is also necessary. This refers to personnel to provide technical assistance and guidance to both internal users, who are the KRA staff, and external users, who are the taxpayers. Five, we have what we call policies as part of infrastructure. Policies put them together with procedures. Policies and procedures. We may have data security and privacy policies. One, data security and privacy. Data security and privacy procedures to be in place. Strict policies to ensure the confidentiality, integrity, and the availability of taxpayer data in compliance with relevant data protection laws. Apart from data security and privacy policies, within this infrastructure, we require system administration and usage procedures. System administration and usage procedures. These are clear guidelines for the operation, maintenance, and use of the integrated tax system. Then 3, we may need to have the data recovery and business continuity procedures. Data recovery and business continuity procedures. They ought to be in place. Data recovery and business continuity procedures. These are documented plans for responding to system disruptions and ensuring the continuity of critical tax admin functions. So candidates, this is the infrastructure that is required to develop and to maintain an integrated tax system. Infrastructure. We began by identifying hardware, servers, data storage systems, networking equipment, workstations like computers, printers, and so on. Then you have software, database management systems, tax administration systems or software. We have security software, analytics and business intelligence tools. Then integration middleware as part of the software. The third item is network and continuity. To have an integrated tax system, you require reliable internet connectivity, secure work infrastructure, data recovery, and business continuity. Then number 4, we have the human resource. Information technology professionals are needed, tax administration professionals are also needed, and user support staff. Then part of infrastructure, we have policies and procedures. These policies and procedures include data security and privacy policies. We have the systems administration usage procedures. Then we have data recovery and business continuity procedures, which are documented plans for responding to system disruptions and ensuring the continuity of critical tax administration functions. So in this lesson, we'll be studying the integrated tax system. The integrated tax system. In this lesson, we've defined it as a unified technological or digital platform that is designed to streamline and automate the core functions of tax administration. We've highlighted the purpose of an ITS. 1 is to simplify tax compliance. Number 2 is to enhance efficiency and effectiveness. Number 3 is to improve accuracy in tax assessment and reporting. Number 4 is to facilitate detection of non-compliance and tax avoidance. 5 is to provide better data for analysis, reporting, and policy making. So we studied the overview. Then we went ahead to analyze the operations of an integrated tax system. Operations, the administrative operations. What the system does? We identified the registration of PIN and the account management of taxpayers, filing of tax returns, payment, processing, assessment and processing, refunds, processing, compliance, monitoring, enforcement. We have reporting and data analytics and taxpayer services. Then lastly, in this lesson, we studied the infrastructure that is required. We've gone through the hardware, the software, network and connectivity, human resource, policies, and procedures. And we've given an example of an integrated tax system. In Kenya, we have one that is known as the iTax. The iTax. And the Kenya's iTax system, while it's facing ongoing efforts for improvement and optimization, this iTax represents a significant step towards an integrated and modernized tax administration. And its effectiveness relies heavily on the continued development and maintenance of the underlying technical infrastructure, the capacity of the personnel operating it, and also the ongoing efforts to enhance user friendliness and security for all the taxpayers. That's all for today's lesson, and the topic that brings the topic to an end: the role of accounting officer in management of public funds. Bye.